I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge.
The Vox affixed to Theodora's attire suddenly comes to life, but all you can hear is unintelligible noises. Theodora winces and shuts off the transmission and gives you an imperious nod. Where's your ship headed?
The Rykad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Koronus Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor.
Oh, I have news for you, Auntie. We definitely, the last time, surpassed them. Not for the reasons that you think, but more, you know what? We'll just see if it happens again. It's fine.
I set the course for Rykad on the demand for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time.
Interesting. Like, now knowing the ending and what happens at the end. By the way, if you have never played this game and you're looking for something spoiler-free, I can't guarantee that this playthrough will be spoiler-free because I'm probably going to start connecting some dots from early game to end game because that's my favorite way to play. So this is what she said here, right? Where she's like on the demand and then it's just there's like the grimace and then we're kind of like moving along. That's so interesting given who we know is more than likely sent her here. And given everything that happens at the end, oh, she does not seem happy. An incident took place. Some servitors went berserk.
Is that so?
Yes.
Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
The ship being possessed. That one is good. It is! Ish. Oh no, Auntie.
Lady Theodora.
Abelard!
For the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
No, Abelard!
Now, enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is ancient. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live.
I like how they're showing here that this is a crew, right? Like, you are walking in on established relationships, on established, just people that work together really well, and you are an outsider. And like they're doing such a good job with the way she's casually mentioning Idira. Her and Abelard are having like this side conversation and stuff like that. Like that's really good because you have to feel like an outsider here because that's what you are. You are a nobody. But despite the fact that, you know, her grace and all that. What are my responsibilities?
Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Edelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide.
Oh, good. What Tess has always wanted to do. Paperwork. Navigator, no, we're not gonna do that. I have no more questions.
In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
I'm so excited, Auntie. I've always wanted to show you my worth. Yeah, cutscene!
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
No, Tess, the mouse moved everything. I don't think I can move anybody, right? No.
Don't touch me.
Abelard's moving. I can't control him. This is so weird. Oh my god, you just did it. I thought, did we get to control him originally, or has it always been?
One fewer target.
Why didn't you hit this guy?
Weapon at the ready.
Get rid of them! Oh my
For the
god.
glory of the Imperium.
Mort, you're so talented. Abelard, dodge! No, Abelard,
Brace
where's
yourself,
your
Abelard. Just
brace for
unbelievers.
impact? God, thank you for dodging.
Chaos guides me.
Yeah, chaos guides you. That's fair. That's very fair. All right, girl, over here. Let's do this. So,
Suits
hold on.
my purposes.
This is noble assigns an ally who becomes their servant. Anytime the noble's ally of oh yeah. Anytime a servant attacks a target that the noble dealt damage to last turn, servant gains. Yeah, I'm gonna make Mort my servant. I don't know if I'm actually supposed to technically do that, but I did.
All too easy. Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
That was so good. Okay. Hold on. We'll get there in a minute. Abelard! Thank you. Can you smack back? No?
I serve the ruinous powers.
Yeah, but that's gonna get you killed. Y'all really just line that right up for him, huh? Auntie, where are you going? God, who gave her a gun? Mm-hmm.
Ha! Death to the heretics.
Okay.
I bring
Yes! Oh, he almost had it. He almost had that. Okay, Abelard, you're effing up here. I think I can hit
shall
them.
not fear.
Girl, who are you gonna fear? Who the heck would you
Not
fear?
a problem for me.
Nothing is a problem for you.
Already done.
Done. Auntie?
Protect me.
Oh. Okay, we did it. Good job,
Doubt
team.
is for the weak.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive.
Oh. Theodora waves her hand in a commanding gesture.
Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
She looks at the Vox in her hand. All you can hear is lifeless static. What are your orders?
Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
All right, let's go. Bye, Abelard. I'll miss you forever. No, seriously.
None
I'll miss you.
shall stand in my way.
I think. Are we going this way? Yeah. I actually knew where I was going this time. Please don't ask how long it took the last time. Hold on, Master. Just stay. Wait. Oh my God. You're here. Holy fudge. That's incredible. She was added in with the Cabela DLC. So this will be. Oh my God. I love this. Oh. That's a freaking 10 out of 10. So that is the original, because we heard the Master at Arms was injured / died. And we needed to replace everybody. Oh God, that was so good.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Voitvir lets out a sigh of relief upon seeing you.
Always on time, eh, Kunrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you
Is this
show
Mars
up.
Eyes VA?
Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
He almost sounds like Mars Eyes VA, and now I'm curious. But sometimes I feel like I hear Mars Eyes VA everywhere. I have a problem.
Mort, pull yourself together.
He's not panicking. Like, the way you say pull yourself together, it's like Mort's panicking. He's not panicking at all. He's mocking you. Very interesting.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
All right. He pulls the Vox from his belt and hurriedly reports on the situation.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
Auntie's not happy with you.
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
Organized mutiny. Tell me more, Voitvir. Tell me more. Mutiny. Who would attempt to mutiny in the warp? Mutiny against the Emperor's anointed. We must provide immediate assistance to those in the middle decks. Perhaps we could stop this wave from spreading. Mutiny. Who would attempt a mutiny in the warp?
Lunatics, fools, heretics. This ship houses thousands upon thousands of people. Pernicious thoughts and warp-induced delusions could have tainted any one of them. It is a difficult notion to accept, but such risks are inescapable. First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once.
Her expression changes as her eyes flash ominously.
Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A Psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
Yeah, she brings up a good point.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
But heretics can be fun.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's Psyker powers.
Yeah, the way he's setting this up to get you alone, like, it's so good. It's so masterfully done.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand?
Oh, yeah, whatever state. What is that? I hear and obey. I shall do everything in my power. I can't promise I won't lose our dearest heir along the way. I don't know if right now is the time to be making a power grab, but here we go.
Kunrad, keep an eye on our spirited guest. You are personally responsible. Mort!
I love the way she says Mort. The way they're just staring each other down. It's so good.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
Oh, no, I mean, I'll make do lead the way. I have a proposition. Since I am the more important person, you can go in the front and shield me from potential threats. Yeah, I'm the more important person.
Oh, certainly. Lady Theodora would be devastated if she were to lose one of her precious heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
Why isn't it relevant? I love, like, his VA did such a good job with this, like, I know more than you, I'm completely crazy, but also a gentleman kind of vibe, you know? Something hits you with a hard, sharp crackle, and you are consumed by unbearable, gut-wrenching pain. No, Tessera! It'll be okay! Don't worry. This is only temporary, honey. I promise you a special destiny. It's time to fulfill it. Yeah, no. If you think you can get Tessera von Valencius to do anything she doesn't want to do, good luck. I can't even get her to do something I want her to do, and she's mine. Like, that's not how Tessera von Valencius works.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. She has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant chamber, and for that, I need her breathing.
Yeah.
You're back with us, I see. Delightful.
Yeah, this is great. What does that mean? You two-faced scum?
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself.
The VA, such a good job. We literally went from Master of Whispers, holding it together, being kind of like shady because that's what your job is, and all this other stuff, to now he's freaking just, you know, gloves are off, unhinged. I love this.
We are in the anteroom of the Warrant chamber. This void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates to the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
What is it? Inbred? Is your blood too thin for the Sentinel? I have no intent. Yeah, what? Blood too thin there, Voidveer?
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Von Valencius.
Oh.
The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
You're not my family. You're freaking not my family. I'm sorry. What sorry, pathetic excuse do you even have for your apostasy? You assorted, wretched piece of grok shit. Oh, girl. I like that. Let's go with that.
Wretched. What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind.
So who do you serve? Something, either your tone or the venomous words, throws Conrad off for a moment as hateful fury blazes from beneath the mask of cold professional.
Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench Von Valencius watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
No. He hesitates for a second and then produces a strange weapon, a blade without a handle that shimmers in blue light. The blade flashes in the dim light and drops of blood appear on your palm. For a brief moment, you feel nauseous, your head is spinning, and then quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sourceless voices echo each other, drowning out your own thoughts, replacing them with a singular urge. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. No, we're fighting. She may be a noble, but she's still Tessera at her heart. And nobody tells Tessera von Valencius what to do. Get out. The voice in your head giggles and mocks your desperate outcry. You feel this intruding influence, forcing you onto your feet and making you take a step towards the gates looming in the center of the chamber. In the gateway arch, you see a cogitator with a human likeness built into the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This is a servitor, an obedient automaton created from a lobotomized human being. The Sentinel turns its head to you, one of its eye sockets lighting up with 2 ember-like irises. I got tech use, boys! You carefully inspect the design of the gate cogitator. What immediately catches your eye is the strange alloy that was used as material for the machine's components, some of which are unfamiliar to you. You suspect this might be some kind of Architect incredibly rare, powerful piece. Oh, is this from like... So I've been trying to do some of my Warhammer lore homework. Is this technically from like the time period where they had like the colon, like I had heard they had like, I don't know if they were called Titans or not, but like the huge like living world ships kind of thing where like you would take them through the warp and then it would basically be like an entire city in a ship, and then you would like plunk it and it would like terraform, and like the terraformers and everything, and then like you'd have like a planet for civilization. Like, are we talking like it's from that time period, like that kind of like golden age of technology and everything? Because that would be very interesting. The servitor on the gate begins to move. With the screeching and groaning of metal, it leans forward, closer to you. Its lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with sharp, metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on a green background. A whisper runs through your consciousness, insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voices that filled your head after Voitvir wounded you with his blade did not go away. On the contrary, their source coiled itself into a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind. The servitor looks noticeably different from the ones you're used to. Its skin covering is stitched together with copper threads, and it has metal hinges in place of standard joints. It seems that the creators of the Sentinel did everything to ensure that the service life of this unit would be much longer than that of ordinary automatons. Look for anything to be used as a weapon. You look around in hopes of finding at least something that could work as a weapon. Your search is in vain. The chamber anteroom is completely empty and in perfect working condition. Nary a broken panel or a protruding piece of rebar in sight.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
You're a jackass, Voitvir. Ooh. No, I was so far away I couldn't see it happen. Oh, her hand is stuck in there anyways. The Sentinel's jaw clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear humming as the servo motor starts up and the pumps stir into motion. The vid screen of the cogitator flickers. Several long minutes pass. The Sentinel's jaw remains closed, and you are beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath, maybe even close your eyes and pretend none of this has ever happened.
High levels of caustic humus.
Voice acting.
The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
You do not understand where this quiet voice is coming from, crackling like static. Is this the Sentinel? The cogitator? Is it a figment of your weary mind? Whichever it is, you can clearly hear every word. Who is this?
Genetic code identified. Child of House von Valancius. Do you require assistance?
You hear the voice again, and this time you realize that it's coming from the 2 speakers built into the Sentinel's shoulders. You hear a displaced grunt in your mind, as if the lurking entity has sensed something that's not to its liking. Yes, Sentinel, traitors threaten the life and the safety of the Warrant. Pain shoots through your head and subsides just as quickly. It would seem the entity coiled in your consciousness does not have the ability to do you any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Heh. Good luck. Like, there was no way they were gonna make it. This definitely, I would say, is defense protocol. Look at her. Look at my daughter. God, you're so hot, Tess. She's so good. She's so badass.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Here it is. The warrant of trade. It's what lets Tess do everything that she does. Let it be known that by my will and the true words of this document, I appoint this person to be the bearer of warrant of trade, bestow upon them and their dynasty the great mission. To be the paragon of humanity, unbroken by adversity. To walk bravely first into darkness. To reunite and reclaim what was lost. To triumph over nightmares untold. To hold boldly the reins of fate. To walk steadily the roads. I couldn't read the rest of that, I'm sorry.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
So now that we know what's about to, like, what we're about to find out about Auntie, and then kind of what we find out if you take a certain someone into Komoreg with you, are we to understand that what's about to happen to Auntie has already happened? Because I know some of this is happening in like parallel timelines, so to speak, and I do wonder if the reason everything is recognizing you right now on the level that it is, I know it's calling you the child of the house, but is it recognizing you as that because you are the only heir right now? Or are you already, according to the ship, in charge? You know what I mean? What madness is happening? Who are you? Who addressed me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by.
Okay. Oh. I need a weapon. I'm defenseless.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
The servo skull goes silent. Its relays clicking seconds after seconds pass. You realize that the servo skull will not answer. Can I talk to Theodora?
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
In place of the mechanical screeching, the servo skull projects the voice of Theodora, distorted and written in static, yet still recognizable.
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
Are you the Warrant Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel, designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
Lead me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Basically, get out. He got to seal this up.
Follow my lead.
If there's one thing on this ship that has to be protected at all costs, it is this. We're gonna seal it now. God, that's so cool. Oh! Sweetie! Is this new, this cutscene? I don't remember this. Or maybe it isn't.
Fools or fall.
No! This has to... I don't remember this!